Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to experience God's best as we join our faith together. And this week we're joining our faith together, believing God that you are going to encourage yourself in the Lord. The Bible tells us in the book of 1 Samuel, the 30th chapter, the 6th verse, that David was greatly distressed because the people spoke of stoning him, but he encouraged himself in the Lord. Now, when you read that the people spoke of stoning him, keep in mind, these weren't ordinary, everyday, regular kind of folk. These were David's warriors. They were used to violence, and they were thinking about stoning David, but he encouraged himself in the Lord. How did he encourage himself? He thought about what God had already done in his life. He thought about how he fought the lion and fought the bear and prevailed. He thought about how he stood against Goliath and Goliath fell. He thought about how God brought him out of the sheepcote and made him king over Israel. It was just a temporary setback. Would you say it out loud? It's just a temporary setback. He encouraged himself in the Lord. Oftentimes when I go through a discouraging time, I sit back and I think about what God has done in our lives. I think about the first revival we held in the great state of Ohio. Fremont, Ohio, all those years ago. 60 people in that little church. Revival broke out on Monday night. The revival lasted for 6 weeks, and we saw every kind of manifested miracle that you can imagine in that revival. It was a real move of God, and it set the pace for our ministry for years to come. If I'm going through a financial difficulty, I think about starting the Lima Church, little storefront, needed $1,000. Didn't have $1,000, couldn't get $1,000, but I was preaching at a little church in Versailles, Ohio, and I said to the congregation, "What do you see in my hand?" And they said, "Nothing." I said, "No, you see a $1,000 check." And they laughed because they were poor. They knew there wasn't $1,000 in that church. But the next night, a man walked up to me and handed me a check for $1,000. But that's not the end of the story. No, he went home that evening. He'd been trying to sell his house for 3 years without a single offer. A lady was sitting on his porch with a bag of money, and she said, "You still want to sell your house for $30,000? He said, "Yes." She said, "I've got $20,000 in the bag, and I'll bring you the other $10,000 tomorrow." Listen. Miracles have a way of manifesting. When you encourage yourself in the Lord, I want you to think about what God's done in your life and encourage yourself in the Lord. This Sunday at Aspire Church, the positive power of a negative confession. Now, I know negative confessions aren't supposed to have positive power, but you're going to discover this Sunday that there are some negative confessions that you can make that have positive power in your life. It will change your life for good. Catch it live on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's live stream aspirechurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. This Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be prophetic, and it's going to help you to discover the power in a negative confession. It's going to be great. I'll look for you Sunday. Until then, God's best to you.